I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Being a parent, especially for the first time, with that comes a lot of self-doubt. As a dad, I just try to lead by example. When you're trying to be the best person that you can be, your kids see that and then they emulate that.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, and welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning on a Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m. I'm Mississippi Live weather meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Hope you have your coffee ready to go this morning. Great morning out there to yet again go and take it outside. If you got any morning plans, we're dry across the board on Mississippi Live radar. You can see here all of Northeast Mississippi, Northwest Mississippi sitting dry, really the entirety of the state and region sitting dry this morning, and a little bit warmer than we were yesterday morning. Take a look at your temperatures as you're stepping out the door this morning in the 60s for the most part. Some of us still in the 50s. A little bit of clearer conditions over Northwest Mississippi, allowing temperatures to drop back down into the 50s, 55 over in Tate County, 57 in Clarksdale. However, Northeast Mississippi sitting in the middle 60s. So pretty much a big difference from Senatobia to Starkville, about a 10-degree difference depending on where you are in the Golden Triangle region. They're in the middle 60s. 64 in Louisville, 64 in Kosciuszko as well, 61 up in Lee County. So a lot of us in the 60s this morning. Again, that's anywhere between 5 to 10 degrees above where we were yesterday morning. So definitely a warmer but still nice start. As for the first 12 hours ahead, you can expect temperatures to get into the 60s if you are not already there over your next hour ahead. Temperatures in the 70s by 11. 80s into your afternoon. It is going to be a warmer day ahead than yesterday. We're looking at temperatures really topping out in the upper 80s for a majority of the area. Wouldn't be surprised if some of us touch 90 today. So a warm day ahead. Good mix of sun and clouds throughout your day, and temperatures in the 70s for your evening. That warming trend is just going to continue as we head over our next few days. So definitely going to continue to get warmer and warmer out there. Here's a live look down in Kosciuszko. Beautiful ongoing conditions again this morning. So even though a little bit of a warmer start, still a great start out there for your Tuesday. Temperatures in the middle 60s there. Overall, nice ongoing conditions. Same story in Caledonia. Temperatures in the middle 60s to upper 60s. You can see those clouds there over the area. Great conditions over there as well. Again, dry across the board. Last look over in Oktibbeha County, middle 60s over in Starkville on the campus of Mississippi State. Dry conditions for those students this morning. We saw our sunrise really peak about 15 to 20 minutes ago, and you might have noticed as you're waking up early in the morning, it's just darker a little bit later and later and later. I've noticed that when I've woken up, we're seeing the sunrise continue to become later and later. Our latest sunrise will actually happen as we start into January. So again, this is just going to continue to get later. You can expect it over the next few months or so to continue to lose some daylight. January 7th through the 12th is when we see our latest sunrise here in North Mississippi. Let's talk about your latest futurecast as we head over the next few days. I told you the main story is dry and warm, and that's the same story this afternoon. Few showers to our south. This model, some models try to bring them far north. I think we are going to be sitting very dry today ahead. High pressure is definitely going to be winning out for your day and winning out for the next few days as well. So we shift into Wednesday, a little bit more clouds in the forecast, but overall still dry out there. You can see dry for a good portion of the United States. Oklahoma, North Mississippi, all the way to Tennessee, Georgia sitting dry. So a lot of us sitting dry over the next few days as well. North Mississippi, that's actually going to be true over the next, 7 days. So it's definitely going to be a dry forecast ahead. Again, that continues into your Thursday as well. So warm and dry, those are our main two words we're going to be using to describe the next 7 days. Coming up next, we're going to be talking exactly how warm things are going to be getting into your weekend forecast. We'll go hour by hour when you can expect clouds in and out of the area over your next few days. Again, warm and dry. We'll talk exactly how dry things are going to be getting and maybe when our next best chance of rain comes into the forecast. You're going to want to stick with us. That's all coming up right after this.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer, advocate, donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/act now.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Well, happy Tuesday morning out there to you. I am Mississippi Live weather meteorologist Maggie McAuley. Thanks as always for starting your morning with us. Great morning out there. Take a look live over in Lafayette County. This is over in Oxford. I'll step out so you can just see a good view of this. Thank you for the North Mississippi Storm Chasers for lending us your camera network. Always good camera views when we're starting off on a day like this. Temperatures in the middle 60s over there. Over in Pontotoc, a few more clouds out there this morning, but overall dry conditions nonetheless, and nice conditions over there as well. So nice conditions across the board for North Mississippi this morning. So that is some good news. And again, great conditions across the board. Same story over in Mabin. You can see a few of those clouds filtering in. And again, conditions in the middle 60s. So a warmer afternoon going to be leading to a warmer day ahead. As for airport delays, none. If you got any plans, you're head on a flight from Memphis down to Jackson, anywhere across the United States. I'm not tracking any major delays on the airways this morning. So that is some good news. If you're sticking around here in North Mississippi, temperatures going to be getting warm today. We'll be in the upper 60s by 9, 70s by 10, upper 70s by your 11 o'clock hour. Still a great day to get outdoors. If you have any plans, just expect it to be a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. Not as comfortable, not as cool. High temperatures across the board going to be near 90 degrees in the upper 80s. I will say this is average for this time of year. This is where we are supposed to be. We've been spoiled seeing those nicer conditions, and we're not going to be moving forward. Upper 80s today for most. 88 for Bruce, 88 for Water Valley, 90s in the Delta from Greenwood up into Clarksdale, 88 in Starkville, 88 Amory, 84 in Red Bay, 85 up in Iuka. Overall, most of us in the upper 80s today again, which is around average for this time of year. High temperatures just continue to climb upward. We're going to be really warm as we head later in the week. I'm not looking at any heat alerts being issued, but just warmer than we've been seeing and above average for this time of year. That's going to be the main story moving forward. Upper 80s today, 90s return for everyone tomorrow. We'll be in the low 90s on Thursday. That'll turn into the middle 90s as we head Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, looking to be in the middle 90s for a little bit of an extended period of time. That means warm for those Friday night football games, warm for those SEC football games as well. Not necessarily feeling like that crisp football weather that we usually like to see. It's definitely going to be warm over our next 7 days ahead. So enjoy the 80s while we have them. We won't as we head tomorrow and on. All I'm tracking on your latest hour-by-hour futurecast is when clouds come in and out of the area, because we're not tracking any rain. Take a look at this. Tuesday at noon, good to go. As we head into the afternoon, some models try to squeeze out a shower or two. I don't think it's going to be happening. Maybe a 5% chance across the area. Most of us staying very dry and just seeing a good mix of sun and clouds throughout your day ahead. If you get lucky enough to have a shower, it might cool things off a little bit. But again, all of us probably going to be staying very dry today. As we head overnight into your Wednesday, a lot of us start off on a very sunny note. Some clouds going to be pouring over from Arkansas. So if you're closer to the Mississippi River, starting off with a lot of clouds on your Wednesday. Northeast Mississippi starting off very sunny. As we head into the afternoon, we'll start to see clouds build. But again, just a good mix of sun and clouds out there for Wednesday afternoon as well. So really, what can I say? Mix of sun and clouds. Warmer. That's going to be the story for Wednesday and for a lot of our days moving forward. As we head overnight, though, into our Thursday, clouds start to clear out, and we're looking at full sunshine returning Thursday, Friday, and also Saturday. So what is with full sunshine? Well, no rainfall, no clouds, no rain, right? Take a look at this precip outlook as we head even the extended period. So dry over the next 7 days, dry even as we head into our next week ahead. We're looking at below average rainfall going into next week. You can see this precip outlook really bullseyeing Dallas, Louisiana, and central Mississippi, but North Mississippi still included in this because dry conditions look to stick around even for our extended period. So that is not great news when we're talking our overall drought conditions. We're really looking at these to worsen as we head over our next few weeks ahead. Our latest drought monitor, these come out on Thursday. So we'll have the updated one for you on Thursday, but I want you to see what it looks like now so we can kind of compare it when it comes out on Thursday. Drought monitor, this is the latest look at it. We're seeing that moderate drought setting up in places like Memphis, Shelby County, Northwest Mississippi, into the Delta, seeing that moderate drought, and that's extending, trying to touch places like Lee County, already in places like Grenada County. That's going to continue, I think, and extend further into the state, further into Northeast Mississippi as we head over the next week or so. I think they're going to be extending this into Thursday. Again, we'll have that latest look coming out that day. Overall, what you need to know is drought is looking to worsen because we're not looking at any measurable rainfall over the next extended days, 7 days, even over that as well. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. Upper 80s today, 90 on your Wednesday, 93 on Thursday, middle 90s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as well. As we head into our next work week, middle 90s look to stick around. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. Expect dry conditions, not going to need the umbrella as we head over the next few days, even up to 7 days. I will say, looking at the extended period, it takes into the middle of next week, even into next weekend, before we really start to see some good chances for some rain, even widespread rain. So it's going to be a while. What does that mean for you? It means farmers going to have to take care of those crops, water more. It means water your plants more as well. Sunshine is really looking to stick in the forecast over the extended period. Coming up, I know this isn't on here, but I am going to be live this morning at 8 a.m. as well. So that is something a little bit different. We missed our 6:30 a.m. broadcast because of some technical difficulties. So make sure I'll have an extra little broadcast for you this morning at 8 a.m. We're going to be going over your 7-day one more time, everything you need to know to get out the door. We'll also take a look at tropics during that forecast as well. So you're going to want to stick with us. And of course, make sure to stick with Matt and Gabe this evening at 5, 6, and 10 live from the Room to Room Weather Center. They'll have your updated forecast there as well. So I'll catch y'all in a few minutes. In about 20 minutes, we'll be live yet again at 8 a.m.
Dijimos que nunca romperíamos la regla de los 3 segundos. Nunca haríamos esto. Y nunca nos convertiríamos en una mamá con minivan. Como padres decimos nunca sobre muchas cosas, pero los nunca a veces suceden. Así que, aunque digas que nunca dejarías a tu hijo en un auto caliente, es algo que puede suceder. Antes de alejarte del auto, siempre para, mira, cierra.
What would you give for a child you loved? To make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
'Cause in a star